Okay, let's continue on here with the Petalburg Challenge. So what I might do is let's level Poochyena up to 10, and then we will catch our second Pokemon. So if you're just joining in to the challenge now, the basic idea is that you can only catch and battle with Pokemon encountered in the wild up to Petalburg City and not beyond that point. And there's various smaller rules that you can check out in the description. One of them being that you have to catch the Poochyena that you encounter in the opening cinematic sequence, and that becomes your new proxy starter, basically. Okay, so let's just do a few battles here. We do have to continue the story along as well. So I think we have to go into the gym and speak to our father. Is it Norman, I think? I might have to move along as well to find higher level wild Pokemon to actually level up. Okay. So let's just run the story along here. So this is our father. We don't actually face him yet. Oh, I think we have to help Wally find a Pokemon. I think that's part of the... Yeah, it is part of the story. I guess this is like a tutorial or something to show you how to catch Pokemon. I think we know how to do it by now, but it's not something you can skip. So yeah, you don't actually do anything at this point. You just have to watch Wally do it and catch the Pokemon. So again, this is all automatic. So I think once we do this, we can travel west, but we can't catch any Pokemon any further west because we're in Petalburg City, or at least just beside it, to the east. So okay. Okay, so Rustboro is going to be the first kind of major city with a gym leader and stuff. Okay, nice. So we can continue on here. So we're on Route 104. So I suppose just for the narrative's sake, this point where I'm standing right now is the furthest point you can go to catch wild Pokemon. So you could literally catch fish here if you wanted to, and anywhere before that point. So you can go back through Petalburg, back onto Route 102 and then 101 and 103. But beyond this point, none of the Pokemon encountered are permitted to be in the team. So yeah, so essentially for the character, this is the furthest from home they've been. That's the idea. So I guess it's kind of exciting, right? So here we have like the beach. Let's take on... Oh, that's not a trainer. This might be a trainer. Yes, it is. So yeah, we've Mr. Briney's cottage here as well, so we need to speak to him. He will bring us on his boat to move to the next city once we beat the gym leader in Rustboro. I think it's Roxanne, I think her name is. Should take care of this C dot. Okay, nice. So yeah, the second Pokemon that I'm looking at to catch is Wingull, because Wingull has water type moves and that can help us with the first gym. Poochyena mightn't be that helpful, actually. Oh wait, never mind. Poochyena failed. Right, so he's still a bit weak. I did go into that, I didn't really think about that fight. Alright, so let's just level him up to 10 back here. Could be tough, I guess. But I'm determined to make the challenge work, and I think I will. I think once we get 3 or 4 Pokemon in the team and have some different effect options, I think it should be fine. It's just about leveling them up. So I suppose the goal for now, I think, should be to get 3 Pokemon to at least level 10 before progressing beyond the first real gym fight. So I can take on the gym fight, but I think, yeah, I think 3 Pokemon level 10 is a good target. Just because as well, I don't want to have to backtrack too much. So what I might do is I'll catch 3, and then when I get the old rod, after I get the first badge, I'll backtrack and I'll fish for maybe a Tentacool, and obviously Magikarp at some point is going to be important to get Gyarados. There's a bit of grinding involved there, but I can wait until I have higher level grassy areas later on to do that. Okay, let's take care of this Wurmple. Level 4, not bad for leveling up, I guess. This should get us above 9 into 10, hopefully. And then let's head back and I think let's catch a Wingull. And perhaps a third Pokemon, and then I can actually progress to Rustboro for a change of scenery. Okay, let's heal up. I did adjust the rules in the description slightly to kind of make the wording more clear in terms of it's not the case that you have to catch all your Pokemon before you leave Petalburg for the first time. Like it's not like I have to have 6 now. You can come back to this area at any time to fish or to search in the wild for Pokemon to add to your team. So there's no limit in terms of the amount of variety or yeah, there's no limits in that regard. So I suppose just for now, so I don't have to backtrack too much in the early game, let's kind of aim for 3 Pokemon. I have 4 Pokeballs, right? So I'm going to catch Wingull to start with. So Wingull can be found on Route 103. which is up here. I'm not sure what the appearance rate is. It could be rare. I might as well take on some of these fights as well, because I'll need Poochyena to level up, or to keep leveling up. Obviously when Poochyena evolves into Mightyena, I'm hoping there'll be a jump in some of the stats, so we'll be, you know, stronger going forward. Let's check up in this grassy area here. Just zigzagoons. I must check the appearance rate for Wingull in this area. I think it's Route 103, right? So it is a 10% chance in Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, so kind of rare as well. Poochyena is also a little bit more common at 30%. But Wingull is kind of rare at 10%. Zigzagoon is 60% appearance rate. That's why we're seeing so many of them. Aha! Oh, he's only level 2. It's too weak. It's too weak. I'm going to hold out and see if I can get a 4. Because you can get 2 to 4. I mean, even a 3, I suppose. But ideally a 4. A level 4 Wingull. I was just thinking as well, I'll probably have to do grinding off camera at some point. I mean, I don't want each episode to be too grind heavy, if that makes sense. But I'm going to keep in as much as I can until I feel that it needs to be done off camera, if that makes sense. I'm going to see what the pace is like in the first few episodes. I'm hoping when all of my Pokemon get to like 10, 12, 14, that kind of territory, it'll all start feeling more... the progression will feel more natural because you'll start facing more trainers, more gyms and stuff, so hopefully it'll kind of come together. It's just that obviously this early stage, I'm relying on really low level wild Pokemon to level up my Pokemon, so not ideal. Do you know, I might just have to catch whatever Wingull I see because it's quite rare. So I guess compared to the 151 challenge, this is kind of literally more of a challenge, like in that the 151 challenge was more story based actually. This is story based too, but there's more elements of it that are kind of actively challenging in terms of trying to find Pokemon, trying to level them up. So it'll make for an interesting playthrough, I think. So is it literally going to be 1 in 10? Okay, we're getting lots of Poochyena now. Okay. Try different grass, maybe? Or maybe, like, I'm trying to think. I could just run with Poochyena and get him really leveled up, and then come back, catch 2 or 3, and then I'll have areas later on that have higher level wild Pokemon to actually level them up. I mean, I can catch Wingull now, for example, and then I think I'll progress to at least say, like, I'm trying to think of the town. Mr. Briny. I'm trying to think of the town that he brings you to. Dewford. That's it, Dewford Town. So I think until we get to Dewford, I can kind of rely on Poochyena and Wingull. And then I can return maybe with the old rod as well and flesh out the team, and then we'll have more areas in Dewford, for example, to level up, because there's like Geodudes and stuff, which will be good for Wingull to level up. Man, it's actually hard to find this Wingull. They're actually kind of elusive. I'm going to go back to the top. Not that I don't think it makes a difference, but I just feel like there might be more Wingulls here. I should have just caught the first one I seen, right? The level 2 Wingull. But yeah, let me know what you think of the challenge, if you think it's cool. I'd love to see other people try it and play through it, see how they get on. It's kind of like, it's a good in-between. I mean, the 151 challenge was kind of easy in terms of once you just grinded your Pokemon up to a certain level, that was fine to beat the Elite Four. So it was more about just sheer power. It's also not the other extreme where, like a Nuzlocke type of challenge that's really kind of restrictive and there's loads of stipulations around nicknaming and fainted Pokemon and stuff. This is kind of an in-between, right? I mean, there's no restrictions on gameplay, but the restrictions on Pokemon kind of do make it kind of challenging. And actually, a lot of these Pokemon that I need are very rare to find in the wild too. Like, I haven't seen a Wingull for like 20 wild Pokemon. I suppose it's meant to be 10%. So maybe I need to stick to the one patch of grass. Okay, Poochyena again. We need that, like, that SpongeBob meme, like 3 hours later. You know, like the French accent. And then it's, oh, there's a Wingull. I do prefer, I know like YouTube would probably, the algorithm would probably thank me for it if I cut my videos, you know, if I just cut sections out and skip to the good stuff. I prefer in my content generally to do raw, unedited footage for a more authentic experience. There we go, there's our Wingull. Now, I'm afraid if I attack, I'm going to kill it in one shot. I'm going to try. Oh my god, that was perfect. And he knows Water Gun, so that's great. Okay, this elusive Wingull. Let's go. But yeah, I don't like cutting out quote-unquote boring parts of videos because it's part of the experience, right? If you were in somebody's house with them playing a game, a friend's house, excuse me, like, there would be quieter moments, there would be slower moments, you know, that's just life, that's just games, that's the way they are. YouTube is trying to push everybody, or the algorithm is trying to push everybody towards this like hyper edited beat for beat cuts to try and keep people's attention, you know, like, but I'm not too interested in that. Like, I mean, there's plenty of videos. There's 99% of content on YouTube caters for that kind of attention grabbing stuff. So I'm perfectly happy filling a niche of, you know, relaxed, unedited, kind of more excuse me, more conversational type playthroughs and videos, which is like fine for me. And hopefully some people will resonate with it, because I think it provides a good, like a breather, right, from that more like hyperactive type of content. It's more laid back. Okay, so we have our Wingull, which is nice. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, so we have our Wingull, finally. And it knows Water Gun, which is great. So that's going to be really useful against Rock type, of course. Okay, so I think for now, I think the best thing to do is to progress west. And I think the most important thing then is to just unlock more better wild areas to train Pokemon, basically. Not to catch them, obviously, but just to train them. Okay, let's continue on here. So yeah, like I said, let's just keep going west, I guess, and unlock some new areas. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to beat this trainer. Okay, Poochyena's 10. He should be okay. Let's try it again. God, I'm struggling against like these kind of low-level trainers. I mean, it's fine, but... Oh, I wondered, was Peck super effective? I mean, I am Dark type, so I wonder what... I'll have to check what Dark is vulnerable to. Okay, that was easy. Okay, level 8 Tailo. Yeah, you see, that's kind of nasty, because I think that boosts his attack, possibly. Yeah, look at that. Critical hit. Let's use a potion. I don't have a potion. Let's use this. Okay, that actually did help. Okay, nice. We made it through. Almost level 11. What I can do is I can do some swap. I know there's a term for it. I can't think of it at the moment, but I can just swap. I can put Wingull out front and swap against higher level wild Pokemon to maybe get him up to like even like level 5 should be fine. I don't know if that's a trainer, so I'm not going to chance it just yet. Oh yeah, there's the forest. Alright, okay. I'm actually going to go back and heal. It's only here, right? Yeah, it's only here. The Pokemon Center lady has some cool pink hair in this one. It is hair, right? Let me go back. It is pink hair, right? It's not like some kind of head dress thing. No, she has cool hair. Okay, so let's continue on here. I forgot I have to make it through the woods as well. Okay, so I think there's actually a Marl you can catch here, but we can't. This is off limits. This is beyond Petalburg. Now I suppose there was the stipulation. I was considering including Petalburg Woods, which is coming up, but there's not much extra there. I mean, I can check the Bulbapedia, but it seems... I think Marill, like I said, is the only added Pokemon. So, I mean, Petalburg Challenge, right? I mean, okay, Petalburg City. I think that makes the most sense, because if the idea is the character wants to... Look at this, a full restore from a random trainer. But the character wants to build a team of Pokemon that reminds them of home. Okay, so I think to move into the woods, I mean, that's kind of far from home, right? Even like where we are now, we've gone past the point of homely, if that makes sense. You know, it feels like we're on the road now. So I wouldn't include, but just for argument's sake, let's check, and I'm going to bring this up. Is it route 1? I don't know what route this is. Right, so we've Petalburg Woods. It's on, so yeah, it is on, it's route 104. So there's 2 Pokemon added to this area. Oh sorry, you can't get Marill. That's only in Emerald. So in Ruby, the only addition is Tailo, which is a flying type. So that would literally be the only difference. So I don't think that's I don't think that's enough to warrant changing the rules. Might as well level up here. Oh yeah, I think at level 12 Poochyena learns Bite, so that's going to be helpful. It'll deal a little bit more damage than Tackle. I'm just going to run back and heal real quick, and then we'll head into the woods. I don't think there's that many trainers. What I might do is, I do normally bring up Bulbapedia sometimes. I might bring up Petalburg Woods, because the other potential challenge option before I did this one, a kind of a draft one, was, can you beat the game with Pokemon from only Petalburg Woods? Now, I don't think that's possible, because you need water Pokemon to surf, to dive. At least, yeah, you do need those moves. Okay, let's just go up here. Let's just chat to Mr. Briny. Oh, he's not there, obviously. Okay. Check out his boat. Okay. Oh, nice, some berries. I might as well just take all the berries, because they're going to be useful eventually. Let's plant something in return. A Pekka berry. Nice. So we are in... This is Petalburg Woods. So let's bring up the... Can I do this? Okay. So let's check out the Bulbapedia entry for Petalburg Woods. Okay, so you should be able to see that on the screen. This is the selection of Pokemon. So you can get, okay, Zigzagoon and Wurmple, and then these are the mid-evolutions of Wurmple. So there's nothing new there of the first 4. So Tailo again is nothing new, that can be caught just on the previous section. So these are the 2 different Pokemon. You definitely couldn't do a challenge with just those Pokemon. You can't. There wouldn't be enough options for HMs, for sure. Okay, so you have Slackoth, and then you get Slacking. It's actually a normal type. I thought Slacking would be... It's kind of like it's kind of like an ape, right? Or like yeah, I get it. But I thought it would be fighting, like kind of like Mankey, but maybe not. Okay, Shroomish, grass type Pokemon. You get okay, Breloom is fighting. Interesting. But yeah, not really feasible. A run with just Pokemon from the woods, unless you had HM slaves, which I think some people use to get through challenges, but not on this channel. No HM slaves for me. I prefer to, you know, build a story around the team. Okay. This should be fairly straightforward stuff here. I mean, level 11 is not bad. It's kind of where you'd be at with your Gen 3 starter anyway, so kind of up to speed. I wonder, should I send out Wingull here? Because he could potentially beat a few of these Wurmples and get some XP at least. I'm going to try it. I mean, he's only level 2, but he does know Water Gun, which is a good move. Okay, Wingull, you are up. Let's go. That's it. It's interesting. It's just literally just a seagull sprite, but let's see how this works out. Wow, doesn't do much damage at all. I suppose it's not. Technically, it's like it's not super effective or anything. Like water against bug, I think, is it just a neutral? Like a neutral damage thing. Nice. Okay, nice. Let's go, Wingull. Might get him up to level 5 here. That would actually be a great showing. Nice, nice. Critical hit. It's interesting because it's only in a challenge like this would Wingull become a crucial part or element of your team. It's crazy, really. Like I would always overlook Wingull. I would never think about catching a Wingull. But funny enough, actually, there's a few. I spotted a Wingull Pokemon card a while back, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." It was like a shiny variant from one of the recent collections, and I was like, "Oh, that's actually a cool card." And ever since, I've been warming up to the idea of Wingull. Now, its evolution, I think. Pelipper, I think, is the evolution line. I'm not so sure. Okay, Wingull did not survive, but I mean, leveled up twice. But yeah, I'm not sure about Pelipper, but we may have to deal with it because I think evolutions are ultimately gonna, you know, buff the stats and stuff, so at least I think they do. I think, like, obviously, like, is there much difference between, let's say, a Wingull level 21 and a Wingull level 22, or a Wingull level 21 and a Pelipper level 22? I assume the Pelipper is gonna have more special stats and stuff, strength, speed, etc., because it evolved, so I think I can't really miss out on that. Okay, do I go back and heal Wingull? I kind of want to. I kind of, like... I mean, it's only down here, so why not? What I do like about Ruby and this generation is that you can zoom around the map pretty quick. Look at the reflection in the water as well, it's very cool. Just make sure, like I never even checked my recording. I think it's all good. Yeah, it looks good to me. I just about got the screen as well, or the Game Boy Advance ratio to just perfectly fit a 1080p frame as well. So there's obviously the black either side, but it fits pretty nicely. After a little bit of tweaking around. I mean, it's not difficult to do, obviously, but I think it looks nice. Oh, wow. Let's go right. Okay, some hidden items. Interesting. Oh yeah, nice. You can actually... There's an item down here. Let's speak to this lady. Okay. Found a Pokeball. Sweet. Gotta be an item here. In the missing patch of grass. How much XP do I get from this? It's gonna take forever. If he keeps using, he's just gonna keep using Harden. That's the only move it knows. Oh wait, that was nice. Critical hit, nice. It's crazy when you do so much kind of game commentary, you just like, randomly lose your voice sometimes. So apologies for that, but it's funny. Like, I mean, maybe it's chatting too much kind of strains your vocal cords, right? And it's different giving commentary versus, or like recording commentary versus just chatting to somebody in real life. I mean, because you're projecting more, you're articulating more to try and, you know, capture what you're saying on tape, so to speak, and you're just more mindful of your voice, your commentary, and I think that can be more tiring for your... Oh, look at this, I'm poisoned. More tiring for your voice box, your vocal cords, and then randomly you just go to say something, you just lose your voice. It's like one of the weird side effects, or like, yeah, one of the weird effects of recording game commentary a lot. I wonder if other creators on YouTube have a similar problem. Okay, nice. And then obviously I have a dynamic microphone, right? So I speak quite close to the microphone to get a crisp level and to get a nice level on my voice. I mean, it's the audio fidelity is nice, but it means it can pick up on your breathing sometimes, and you almost like take half breaths so you don't breathe too heavily onto the microphone, and I think that makes you a little bit like short of breath, and then that can kind of compound the issue of the dryness of the throat and the losing of the voice, etc. It's just it's a kind of an intriguing thing. Okay, look at this. Oh nice, I didn't know we encountered... Is this Team Magma, I think? Ah, it is Team Magma, okay. I totally forgot that you encountered Team Magma here. Okay, Team Magma Grunt. We've another Poochyena. Did I miss? I did miss. Poochyena is prone to missing. That's not a good thing. Okay, Sand Attack. Now he's even more prone to missing. Okay. Okay, now we're all missing. There's sand everywhere. Okay, one more hit. I might level up here as well. That would be a nice outcome. Oh, very close. Oh nice, we got a great ball. I actually did play through, I'm not sure how far I got. I got quite far, like maybe 7 badges on my Nintendo DS. Like, I think it was just over COVID, or was it more recently? But I probably miss half the detail, to be honest, because it's on a handheld. How do I get down there? Was I there already? See to the right hand side there. Was I there already? Okay, you can't get there at the moment. I did well there not to encounter any Pokemon. It's easier said than done, right? Now Poochyena is weak, so I'm hoping Wingull as a fallback here should be enough. Okay, yeah, I think Nincada is half steel as well. May actually need Wingull here. Oh nice. That critical hit was really needed. Hopefully this does it. No, it didn't do it at all. Okay, Wingull, we need you. Oh, this is not good. Because Leech, I think Leech Life is a grass move. Oh, I didn't mean to use Growl. Never mind. Okay. We need a big critical hit here. Oh my god. Oh, it's super effective. Why? Why is that super effective? Wingull just pulled out all the stops there. Let me just look. So Nincada is... Oh, it's bug and ground. So it's super effective against ground. That was extremely lucky. Almost went up 2 levels. Let's go, Wingull. Nice. Okay, so... I think this is the end of the woods anyway. Possibly, so I don't know if I have to track back to heal up. Oh my god. This is incredibly risky. Okay, there's more trainers here. I do need to go back and heal. Definitely. So it does give you these little ramps to, yeah, to get you back. But yeah, Wingull did really well there. So it's kind of picking up. I'm liking the pace of it. It feels less grindy and it's more natural. The progression is kind of what am I trying to say? The progression is, it's kind of happening at a more natural pace or rhythm, which is nice. Okay, so I mean Poochyena is nearly 12. He'll learn Bite, and then Wingull is nearly level 6. And once Wingull gets to like 10, he's viable, or it's actually a she, but it's a viable option for the rock gym in Rustboro, which is kind of what we needed Winkle for in the first place. Let's just level up here. But yeah, I suppose the goal for this video is probably just to get to Rustboro. We've caught Wingle, which was a success. Even finding Wingle was difficult. Okay, so I didn't learn Bite. Or maybe it's level 13. My mistake. Ah, you need Cut to get to the right hand side there. Okay. Oh, nice. We got a TM. It is Bullet Seed. Shoots 2 to 5 seeds in a row to strike the foe. Interesting. So I think it's a grass type thing, so we can keep that for Nuzleaf maybe. Actually, yeah, before going any further, I just want to track back for 1 second, and I'll tell you why. And it's going to bug me. There was a house that I wanted to check out just inside Petalburg City that I forgot to walk into, so I'm just going to check it real quick. And what I need to also check is, did I miss the map? Because I don't have it at the moment. Okay, this is Wally's house. Okay, so there was nothing of benefit there, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check real quick. I think this happened to me before. So apparently you have to use the maps on the walls of the Pokemon Center. Oh, okay, you get the Pokenav. Oh yeah, it's after. I think you get that in the kind of corporate building in Rustboro. So we're good. We didn't miss it. I was just afraid that... Now, do I need to catch anything before I move forward? No, I think we're good, because I'm going to be tracking back here when I get the old rod. And I think at that point we can catch possibly C-Dot and maybe Tentacool or Goldeen, because Goldeen is available as well. Funnily enough, you can catch Goldeen in the waters in Petalburg City. So that's kind of a cool kind of FYI there, kind of a unique, and we need some 151 Pokemon in our team, of course. Not as per the rules, but just because I like 151 Pokemon. So yeah, I mean Tentacool or Goldeen maybe. Okay, we've a kind of a pretty flower shop. Okay, we got Rostberry. It's kind of a kind of a posh berry, right? Rost. A rost berry. Heals a burn in battle. Okay. Okay, we got a Whalmer Pale. I think you need that to progress the story. I think. Oh yeah, you water the berries. Okay, interesting. The Pretty Petal Flower Shop. Okay, let's just learn about berries, why not? I just want to see, what was that? Okay, growing trees that thrive only in the dark. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. So there's a few more trainers here. We should be okay. Level 12 and level 5. Let's see what happens. I think Rustboro is just beyond this little part here. I think there's like 3 trainers or something. But yeah, I'm going to need Wingull actually to beat this gym, because Poochyena is not going to stand a chance with tackle and bite against rock type, because it's going to be not very effective. There's always a full restore for the Zigzagoons. I mean, we should get there in the end. Okay, nice. I think I have a berry here I can use. Oh nice, there's like tags and stuff, okay. Okay. Lotad. It's like a water and grass Pokemon, I think. I need to check the type chart as well to see what dark is vulnerable to. Let's see. So let's see, dark is vulnerable. Oh, it's vulnerable to fighting. Yeah, you see. Fighting and bug. Okay. Super effective against psychic and ghosts, but vulnerable to... Yeah, fighting and bug. So... So the second gym could be tricky. Possibly I'm gonna need Ralts, because Ralts is psychic. It's good. That'll be super effective against fighting. So yeah, the final evolution of Ralts is Gardevoir, and Gardevoir is a very popular artwork in terms of the TCG, the card game. This card game, some people play the game, but it's mostly for collectors, right? But yeah, Gardevoir is a very collectible. Certain artworks and certain rarities of Gardevoir card. Okay, I'm paralyzed. Was that Stun Spore, I think, did that to me, was it? I mean, the other option is, because I think Ralts is like there's like a 1% chance or 2% chance of finding Ralts. It could take too long to find it. I think a decent alternative would be Beautifly, which is like the Butterfree equivalent. I guess it's one of the final evolutions of Wurmple. So that could be our psychic option. I think it's a bug / flying, but it'll know psychic moves. Any of these get rid of oh, it does get rid of paralysis. Nice. I think this is a double battle. So at least I do have Wingull, so this will work. Gina and Mia. If you only have one Pokemon, I think just one gets sent out, right? Let's just focus on C-Dot, because C-Dot knows Bide, which is a nasty move. Yeah, it's not very effective. Yeah, I think again, just focus on C-Dot here. So this kind of dual double battle, I think, is unique to, or first introduced at least in Gen 3. Alright. Let's do that. Okay, Wingull leveled up, which is nice. You can actually friendly fire, like, it's ridiculous. You can attack your own guy. And Poochyena missed. Oh my god. Okay, Poochyena keeps missing. This could take a while. Because Lotad's moves don't really affect me either. No, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. You can't even see Lotad's sprite because of the like health bar thing. Okay, nice. We made it. We made it through. Let's just get through this. Should be fairly straightforward. I think it's, yeah, Magikarp. Oh nice, I should learn Bite actually after this fight. Okay, so at least we know a semi-decent move. I think it deals 60 damage. Nice, yeah, that's decent. And we're only 5 levels off evolving, which is great. There is only one evolution, Poochyena. There's no third evolution. But I think Poochyena, I think, is a pretty badass main Pokemon. I will need to teach it some TMs though to vary up its skill, its learn set, because it only knows Bite. Like Bite is the last main move you learn until like 37, I think. Okay, Chesto Berry. So we can try out the watering can here as well. I'm not sure how many berries you can hold, but let's plant one of these Rost berries. And yes, let's do that. Okay, the plant seems to be delighted. Okay, great. Okay. Little kind of secret item there. Well, it's not too secret, but you might miss it if you pass it. Obviously, but okay, so we made it to Rustboro at least. It's kind of cool, isn't it? It's in here. Okay. No, I don't like nicknaming my Pokemon. So we have a Pikachu here. Or a Pikachu. A set of Pokemon picture books. Okay, better get going. Well, what's in the liquor? It's a liquor cabinet. Okay, let's keep on moving here. Okay, let's heal up. So the good thing about getting to Rustboro is there's a route just north of here that has some nice kind of higher level Pokemon to battle to level up people. Okay, Cutter's house. Nice, we got cut. So we can actually go back to the woods as well and check out. Okay, we need the first badge actually. Okay. Just curious to see if any of my Pokemon can actually learn Cut. No is the answer to that. So we will need to catch something. I'm going to be backtracking anyway, so it's not a big deal. I'm just going to chat to some of these folks in here. Oh, it's like an apartment building. Skitty. Okay. At least we got something for searching around. Okay, it's like a collectible Pokeball. Interesting. This is the top floor, so... Oh yeah, there's evolutionary stones as well we'll need to have a think about. What's on this shelf? All sorts of books. Yeah, I think Nuzleaf can be evolved with a leaf stone. And... I'm not sure who else. But evolutionary stones might come into play. Okay, so what do we do now? So I suppose let's have a just another quick look around. So I was in there. Okay, these are just normal folks in their rather large living quarters. Okay. So yeah, one of the rules is obviously you can't have gifted or traded Pokemon in your team, so... So yeah, I don't even think any of the... I'm not even sure if any of the Pokemon in the early sections can be traded at any point, but if they could, it's not permitted by the rules. Okay, so I'm going to just go north here a little bit. Make sure we chat to everyone. So there is the Pokemon school. Okay, I've actually spoken to these people already. So we have the local corporation. That's who we're going to be doing some kind of mini quest for. Okay, exploring a cave isn't like walking on the road. Interesting. So we can't... Okay, there's an item there. Let's go and get that. Just a little bit of housekeeping here in terms of chatting to people, getting some items. And then we can have a little think about taking on the gym. I'll have to see if I'll have to check out if there's like trainers in the gym, like not, you know, sometimes there's like 2 or 3 trainers, sorry, in the run up to the battle there is, so maybe Wingull might prove useful there. Yeah, what was I gonna do? Okay, yeah, let's just go up and to the right. So there's more trainers and stuff here, so we don't really need to worry about that too much at the moment. Do you know what? Let's check it out. I'm just going to take on the first 2 trainers in the gym. Alright, I'm going to save it. I'm going to see if Wingull can do anything. ideally level up to maybe like 10 ideally. Okay, level 10 Geodude. Wingull seems to be quite fast as well, has good speed because he always seems to go first. Nice. Learned Supersonic. Okay, nearly leveled up again. Let's keep Wingull out here. Little bit risky. Okay, I'll take that. Not bad. Let's just use Poochyena and see what the dark move will do. Is it like not super effective or is it neutral? Okay, it's neutral. So that's good to know. Okay, let's go and heal. At least I know Bite is like a neutral move against rock, so it's not like it would take forever to get through a battle, you know. So yeah, ideally before we track back to Petalburg to catch a couple of more Pokemon, probably want Poochyena to be evolved at level 18 to Mightyena, and then also Wingull to be probably like 14 or 15, yeah, maybe 14, might be, something like that would be nice. Let's take on the second person. I could probably beat the gym leader as well, to be honest, but I'm a little bit weak, I think. So, yeah, level 14 and 15 is the leader, so a little bit behind maybe the pace. I think Wingull would need to be 12, possibly something like that. That's not good. See, yeah, I didn't anticipate that. So yeah, we're gonna have to level Wingull up before taking that on. Okay, at least Poochyena's getting some XP there. Okay, let's go and heal. I'm just gonna check like upstairs here real quick. Like what's this like? I don't think have I ever gone up here before. I know it's for trading and stuff, but what happens if you say yes? Ooh, let me just save before I don't want to break the game because it's a ROM, you know. So what happens if I say yes? Okay, does nothing. Okay, the record corner. It must be when you complete the game, maybe. Okay. Let's take on a couple of trainers this way. Actually, let's see what's in the wild here. Okay, nice. Okay, decent. Do you know what? I think Wingull at level 10, Poochyena level 14. I think that can take. I think that could take the gym leader. So yeah, I think I might do that. Let's level Wingull up to 10 and Poochyena to 14. And that should, I think that should be enough, right? Now, I think this guy's a mountain climber guy, is he? Oh no, bug type, okay. Ooh, not good. Now I'm poisoned. It takes effect straight away as well. Oh, he's like one tick of health left. Look at that. Again, probably gonna need a critical hit here. Oh, probably should be enough actually without too much hassle. Nice. This is super effective, so I'm hoping it'll kill him in one go. Maybe. Oh. Okay, nice. That should do it. So Wingull is holding his own. Nice. Okay, level 10. Pretty nice. Okay, so what level is Poochyena? 13. I'm just gonna take on a wild battle here just to see. Yeah, he's close to 14, so let's just do that. Yeah, I think Crunch is a much better dark move than Bite, naturally enough. But I don't think you learn it. I think Crunch was like something that Houndour and Houndoom learned in Gen 2. You don't get much XP off these guys at all. Oh, never mind, I just walked into a trainer battle. Let's see what we got. Of course, it's always Zigzagoon. Okay, finally, level 14. Oh, Machop. This could be nasty because Machop is super effective. Or fighting is super effective. I don't think, does Machop know any fighting moves at this point? I'm not too sure. Oh, he does. That's nasty. If I can get him close, Wingull might be able to do something here. Oh wow. This could be close. Come on, Wingull. Let's go. Nice. He's almost level 11 as well. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. Let's just heal up. And see, like, seeing as Wingull is so close to 11, I mean, we might as well just get him there. And yeah, I think that was nice. There was some nice leveling up there, I feel, in this episode. Without too much bother, without too much kind of grinding wild Pokemon. I was going to say grinding in the wild. It's like a title of a B movie, right? Okay. Or like a really poor, like, nature documentary. You know, grinding in the wild. Totally inappropriate title. But you get what I mean, like I didn't have to face off against too many. I didn't have to do too much of this, what I'm doing right now, basically. Okay, we've Tailo. Bit of a bird battle here. What's nice as well about Wingull is it can learn Fly as well, so for getting around the map and stuff later on in the game. Okay, nice, we're level 11. Let's actually check before moving on. I'm just going to check. I'm going to bring it up on the screen actually just to finish just towards the end here. So Wingull, what is Wingull's learn set? So I can bring that up. So we're looking at, oh, it'll learn Wing Attack. Ah, level 13. And Flying, by the way, is super effective against fighting, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check that real quick. Yes, it is, and Grass. So that's OP. Wingull is turning into this playthrough's Poliwhirl from my 151 playthrough. It was just OP, just like really useful. And can it like what? Can it learn HMs as well? Oh no, I can learn Fly. And a lot of ice moves as well. Yeah, Wingull is pretty decent. Pelipper is a strange Pokemon, but that's what we'll be dealing with at level 25. Okay, so I did some walking there while the wiki was still on the screen. I mean, just to finish off the episode, let's take on the gym battle. Why not? I think I have a good chance. Let's lead with Wingull. Now the only fear is if there's any ground moves. Or no, sorry, I think it's ground moves. I think isn't Rock Smash ground move? Oh, sorry, it's a rock type move in this game. I think that's why it was super effective. So obviously, Wingull's flying. Why didn't I not factor that in? Or why did I not factor that in? But anyway, let's try it. I think there's only 2 Pokemon here, so we should be okay. Be nice to get our first badge in the bag. We're level 14, okay. I think Geodude is going to know Rock Smash. Yeah, or Rock Throw. Yeah. Okay, so at least it dealt enough damage. It's a pity I didn't get a critical hit there, but what you gonna do? Okay, Potion. That's not ideal. Poochyena should be able to do the business here. Ooh, or maybe not. Nosepass is such a strange Pokemon. Is it meant to be like from a statue or something? Ooh, this could run close. Oh no, we got a crit. That's okay. And a flinch. Oh, Potion. Shit. That Rock Throw again. One more Rock Throw and I'm down. This might be... Yeah, this might be over. Okay, white it out. Okay, let's try that once more. I think Wingull was unfortunate there not to... I'm just going to try it once more. If not, I'll return to it again in the next episode. But I think we can do it. I think if Wingull gets a critical hit, maybe, and defeats the Geodude, it gets 1 hit off the Nosepass. Come on, Wingull. Let's go. Okay. Rock Tomb. That's just also going to be quite nasty. Maybe I should take out... I should be starting with Poochyena. Maybe that's what I need to do. Wow, Potion again. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, here we go again. Right, can we do it? If I get a flinch, maybe. Although that was a lot of damage. Okay, I got a flinch. No, not good. I think I need to lead with Poochyena here. I'm probably just a little bit low level as well. If Wingull was a little bit higher, it would kill that Geodude in one shot. I'm going to try once more by leading with Poochyena, and if not, I'll have to level up a little bit more and come back to it. Let's just see what happens if I lead with Poochyena, because Poochyena can probably beat that Geodude, no problem, by just using Bite. And then if Wingull gets even one water gun off Nose Pass, it'll probably weaken it a shitload, basically. Yeah, some of those moves are quite nasty. If I can just get through this Geodude. Oh, goddamn potion. Okay. Now I think let's keep Poochyena and deal as much damage. And then deploy Wingull for the final hit, I guess. Never mind. Of course he gets a critical hit. Okay, Wingull, now is your time to shine. Although one hit from his Rock Tomb and I'm dead, so unless this gets a critical hit. Okay, look, it doesn't even do that much damage. Not much damage at all. Okay, so that's a tough battle. Okay, so that's unsuccessful first couple of 3 attempts there. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to, like, Wingull needs to be leveled up anyway. I'm trying to think, like, I suppose C-Dot would have been good, right? Maybe I get C-Dot as well. I mean, C-Dot's a grass type, right? Let me just check the Bulbapedia real quick. Yeah, no, it doesn't. C-Dot doesn't learn any decent grass type moves, but it can learn Bullet Seed, which could be a potential. I might just save it there because I've a couple of options now. I can go and finish off those trainers and just level up a bit, or I can go back and get C-Dot and try level it up a little bit and use Bullet Seed, which is a grass type move, and it could be pretty decent. Although, like, what type is C-Dot? Okay, C-Dot's just grass, so that's not too bad. Will it be vulnerable to rock? No, it won't. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, C-Dot probably would have been, I think somebody mentioned that in the comments already, that C-Dot would have been a good shout. Definitely need to consider it now. But yeah, I'm going to save at the Pokemon Center here. Even though I didn't beat the gym, I actually got further than I thought I would in this episode, so I'm still considering it a win, to be honest. So first order of business in the next episode will be to beat the gym, go to Dewford, get the old rod, and then we've a couple of more options in terms of Pokemon. So just over the 3-hour mark. No badges yet, but that's okay. Some important housekeeping to do. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Let me know if you're following the challenge. Let me know if you're thinking about trying it yourself. And if there's anything that jumps out at you that I should be doing, or that I'm open to some advice or whatever. Obviously, I'd like to play this through at my own pace, and but I'm always open to advice and people's experiences and different things like that in terms of moves and different types and super effective and not so effective and all that type of stuff, you know. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought, and I'll be back again soon with episode 3. Thanks very much for watching.